just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl. And we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and short, Daniels. Cox, this is Lane. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, right?
Play fake here, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Get it. Let's go.
1st and goal, Krosky-Merritt. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
49ers nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Outside. 18.
They stick with McCaffrey. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it at the 24. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 76.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction, and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, they need 7.
Come on. Hey, 79. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie.
To throw, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 back. Go.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18, 18.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Gay's kick is good, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He brushed him off with ease. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start with 2nd and 6.
21. Up.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he takes it down to the 33. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Panther 60.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
On the jump.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. It's about 43 yards for it. Gay's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Has a hole left. Room to run. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready up.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go now.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. Hey, Crash. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
To the air on third and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Viking 18. Steady.
They'll give to Moss on his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Tag. Hawk. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dropped underneath to Moss. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18. Buffalo, 18.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it.
Play action now with Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen to Moss. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Commanders 20, 49ers 7. That game to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. A little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Start.
From the gun is Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
19, 18. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. Completed to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers drop the lead back to 13.
27, 49ers 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Daniels on 1st down. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
First down from the 42.
Go. 70 tip.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It connects down the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Get set.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th downs instead.
Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty. Incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Daniels throwing on third. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Riggs. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
To the air again. Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Come on.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the double.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it. 70 tip.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dump off caught by his back. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.